Hi everyone, and welcome back to Conquering Math. I'm Pat Long, and this is problem of the day number 2, the track race problem. So yesterday we learned how to use surface area of a rectangular prism to figure out how much wrapping paper you would need to wrap a gift for your friend. Today we're going to be looking at an example where two runners are running around a track, and we want to know who will finish first. So our problem today was runner A runs 3 laps around the track in 5 minutes. Runner B runs 5 laps around the track in 7 minutes. Your friend says that at these speeds, runner B will run 15 laps faster than runner A. Do you agree with your friend, and explain? Okay, so I'll just shrink the problem so I have a little bit of room to work. And so there's a couple different ways you could solve this. You could use a proportion, you could use a ratio table, unit rates, all sorts of different options. I've chosen to use a ratio table first. So what we'll do is we'll set up a little table here for runner A and for runner B. And we know that for runner A, she's running 3 laps in 5 minutes. And runner B, she's running 5 laps in 7 minutes. And so the idea here is your friend is saying, well, runner B is going to win, and we need to figure out if we agree, and it's a 15-lap race. So with the ratio table, what you want to do is you know that the runner A ran 3 laps in 5 minutes, and we need to know how long it takes her to run 15 laps. So we'll fill that number in right here. And since 3 goes directly into 15, we only use multiplication and division on these. Addition and subtraction just gets way too confusing. You're much better off with multiplication and division. So we'll just draw a little arrow over here. And to get from 3 to 15, we would multiply by 5. And so then we have to keep it consistent. So if we multiplied runner A's laps by 5, we should multiply her minutes by 5 as well. And so 5 minutes times 5 is 25 minutes. So it will take runner A 25 minutes to complete 15 laps. Now we'll take a look at runner B. So she's running 5 laps in 7 minutes. And again, she needs to get to a total of 15 laps. And so we'll draw another arrow here. And to get from 5 to 15, this time we're multiplying by 3. And whatever we do on the top, we've got to do on the bottom to keep it consistent. So we'll multiply 7 times 3. And we figure out that runner B runs 15 laps in 21 minutes. Okay, so now we've figured out that runner A takes 25 minutes to run 15 laps, while runner B takes 21 minutes to run 15 laps. So the question was, do you agree with your friend who said that runner B will finish the 15 laps faster? So the answer is yes. I agree with my friend because runner B will finish in 21 minutes, while runner A will finish in 25 minutes. So runner B wins the race. Now, there are several different ways that you could solve this. Today we're going to look at another way that you might prefer, might be a little easier. So if you've learned about proportions before, you can set this up as a proportion. And a proportion is just when we set, essentially it boils down to we set 2 fractions equal to each other with a variable and we solve. So we'll start with runner A again. And we already know the answer, so this should be pretty straightforward. Runner A runs 3 laps in 5 minutes. And we want to know how long will it take to run 15 laps. And I like to include the units on there to help me keep track of everything. And since this is runner A, I'll say A minutes. You want to make sure that you line everything up. So if you put laps on top over here, you put laps on top over here, minutes on the bottom, minutes on the bottom. Again, multiple ways you can solve this. Most popular way, cross multiply. So we'll circle those 2 together. So we have 3A, and then we'll circle these 2 together, equals 75. So 3A equals 75, and we want to know what A is, so we'll divide by 3. And we have A equals 75 divided by 3 is 25 minutes. Okay, and that matches up what we did before, so we know we're good on that one. Now we want to look at runner B. And so the same thing, runner B ran 5 laps in 7 minutes. and we want to know how many minutes will it take to run 15 laps. I have laps on top, minutes on the bottom, and so we'll say B minutes. And again, we'll cross multiply. So we'll circle these, and we have 5 times B, or 5B, equals 7 times 15, which is 105. And if we divide both sides by 5 to get B all by itself, we find that B equals 21 minutes. So same answer we got before. Yes, we still agree with our friend that runner B will run the 15 laps faster than runner A because it only takes runner B 21 minutes while it takes her opponent 25 minutes. So hopefully that was helpful. We're going to wrap it up by showing you tomorrow's problem of the day. So for problem of the day number 3, you're going discount shopping. Your favorite store is having a sale. You buy a graphic t-shirt that originally cost $15, a pair of jeans that originally cost $40, and a sweatshirt that originally cost $28. Everything is 20% off during the sale. So what price did you pay for your shopping trip, and how much money did you save? And of course, explain. Thanks for joining me today for this episode of Problem of the Day on Conquering Math, where it all adds up. I'm Pat Long, and I hope to see you tomorrow.